action continues here in Reality of Wrestling. Team International's Gustavo Mendoza. Of course, accompanied by Rubio, but it has been a rough couple of months. Not only for Gustavo, but for Team International in general. Gustavo has been embarrassed time and time again by the American Eagle. And as far as Team International goes, well, no more Sergei Volkov. Came up on the wrong end of a loser leaves R.O.W. matchup. But never count out Team International. They always have something cooking. With ties to the shadowy underworld.
Andrew Lockhart.
Never can be sure what Team International has up their sleeve. But tonight, Gustavo set to face a relatively new competitor here in Reality of Wrestling, Andrew Lockhart. Saw these two brothers team up in Christmas Chaos. Rumors of a tag team division being added here at Reality of Wrestling, and obviously with the tag team division, you'd have to assume tag team titles. Booker T's talked about that time and time again, and obviously for Booker, you know that tag team wrestling is something close to his heart.
I'm watching you too, huh?
Booker and Stevie Ray, of course, multi-time tag team champions as Harlem Heat. Right now it is Andrew Lockhart out of New Richmond, Wisconsin. He and his brother just moved here to the Houston area just a couple months back, specifically to come here to R.O.W. to train at Booker T's gym and to compete on the Texas wrestling circuit. Reality of Wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling. Right here inside the Clear Lake Recreation Center on the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Don't know a whole lot about these two Lockhart brothers. Got a bit of flash about them. Kind of that old school rock and roll look. And Andrew Lockhart grabbing hold, chin lock in tight. Referee in there to check to make sure that it's not a choke. And got to be careful there for Gustavo with those long flowing locks of Andrew. Be careful that Gustavo doesn't grab hold of him. Side headlock takeover there by Andrew. The veteran Gustavo able to scurry to the bottom rope and forces Lockhart to break the hold. Well, Gustavo, after taking some instruction or conferring perhaps with Rubio, giving it to Andrew Lockhart. Oh, yap into the crowd as well. Outsmarted Lockhart there, the knee to the gut. And now Gustavo going to work. He is arrogant. He is brash, wants the applause for himself. And say to the crowd, look how smart I am. He missed that time, and now Lockhart with a clothesline sends Gustavo crashing down to the mat on the outside. There is Rubio. Right as Lockhart was winding up, thinking maybe suicide dive, and Rubio getting his client back into the ring. And for once, the numbers are even, and look out there. Gustavo taking advantage of Lockhart, who is, well, quite honestly, busy jawing at Rubio. And you do not want to turn your back, take your eye off anybody in the ring, especially somebody the likes of Gustavo Mendoza. Oh! Tremendous velocity on that Irish whip. And Lockhart favoring his lower back. And it's going to be like whiplash. And again into the turnbuckles. Lockhart just kind of ragdolled right now. Look at his back. As red as Gustavo's tights, and now Gustavo after the backbreaker to show what a menacing. Well, listen to Rubio. Gustavo showed how vicious he can be, and we've seen what Team International is willing to do. Lockhart trying to fight out of it though, and is finally able to get the leg up and a kick to the side of the head. Not sure what Andrew has in the tank, but he's able to connect with a nice drop kick. Lockhart really fired up. This kid's got some spunk. He's got some energy. Oh, big flying elbow. Cover. And Gustavo barely getting the right shoulder up at 2. That would be an unprecedented upset if Lockhart gets the win here in singles competition tonight. Brother coaching him on from the outside. Oh, and runs right into a big boot, does Andrew. Gustavo with the full Nelson. Looking for the east to west. Lockhart backing him into the buckles. Right back into the full Nelson. Reversed. And uh-oh here. Boston Crab seated in. Gustavo really applying the pressure on the Boston Crab. And Lockhart has to tap. Referee's called for the bell. And Gustavo wanted to do as much damage as he can. R.O.W. Lockhart in to protect his brother, and Gustavo wants none of it. Gustavo Mendoza with the win. He really laid in that Boston Crab. Lockhart, who earlier in the match had his lower lumbar region rearranged with an Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Gustavo knew what he did and took full advantage, and then a little more. No doubt Andrew Lockhart would love to get another crack at Gustavo, and R.O.W. Lockhart as well. Two brothers run deep. They are tight. as brothers are. And you know, we're just going to be waiting for their opportunity to get their hands on Team International. Gustavo with the win. More action on the way here from Houston at Reality of Wrestling.